Walk Like You Talk TV. I'm your host. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. So the last time I did a video, which was Sunday, I did it about a testimony. So it was funny because when I did that video, well, I actually did two that day, and I would advise you to go back and see the video before that one. But after that, there was another testimony that happened, and I'm actually living it right now. So the testimony that I shared was about an issue at my job, and there was a guy and all that stuff. And for those you have watched it, if you haven't watched it, I suggest you watch that before. I probably would suggest you watch those last two videos I did, and then watch this one, so that it all will make sense. Because I can't just go over the whole video what happened, but I can just give you glimpses. So a guy that I work with was kind of like on an attack with me and stuff like that. I prayed, asked God to teach me how to deal with it. I ended up serving him the very next day. Served him very hard. My boss went home sick. My GM, should I say. And I'm actually like the second in charge. And he went home sick. So I served this guy all day, even into overtime. And he kind of made amends with me that day. So that's kind of like how God worked in that situation. The good news is it continued, but on Sunday, when I did my video, I got a message after church. It was about like 1:30 or so. So my GM texted me, and he was like, hey, I had to go to the ER on Saturday, and I've been there ever since, and they're going to release me tonight or something like that. And he says, I'm not going to be able to work next week, so in long story short, I'm going to have to do his job. And my goal is to get to his position plus one more position up after his, but my goal is to get to his position. And I haven't been in this position long at all. And even furthermore to say, I haven't really been with the company that long. So it's amazing what God is doing. God had told me he was going to do some things, but I really understand the truth of saying that when it's his timing. I never would have thought that I would be put in this position right now, even though it's just an interim position right now. Whether he comes back next week or whatever, I'm doing it, and I'm actually, by the grace of God, I'm doing it well. I fit right in. I'm doing everything that he can do, give or take a few things, but those are some computer things or whatnot. So I'm kind of doing it the old school way because I hadn't seen him do a few things. So I'm still doing it. I'm just doing it the old school way. So everything's getting done. Productivity is happening. We're doing well. I'm only the second day in now. I'm actually on my break right now, but it's going well, and I never would have thought that I would be given the opportunity to do this so soon. And I know it's nothing but God. God put me in this position. And, I still can't answer why, but it doesn't matter why. It's just the fact that he would do this so quick, so fast. And there's been a lot of testimony I have for this year. This year has been the roughest year in my life. And to see God doing things, and I'm possibly seeing why he had to do certain other things too in my life that I couldn't see, that didn't make sense, that I couldn't understand. And the short end of that story is that he's making me such a better person. And I don't brag about being a good person or anything like that, because I'm not. I say that humbly because, I'm trying to be the best person I can be. I strive to be the best person I could be, not just for me, but for everyone, So, I actually, at this particular point, I don't say this often, but I'm actually pretty proud of what God is doing with me and to see the growth in myself. And that's something, like I said, I don't say about myself, but I'm really proud to see what God is doing in my life. And I don't take this for granted at all, because like I said, this year has been tough, the toughest year of my life. And I'm not exaggerating, over exaggerating or anything, under exaggerating or anything. So I just wanted to give this testimony because it ties into the other one for, like I said, you guys who've watched it, and it just keeps going. It keeps going. And I pray that more testimonies come, that God continues to do this work in my life, and that people are going to be like, whoa, like what happened? Like what happened to him? So I'm excited. God has been helping me through like different videos I've been watching, things like that, like, some spiritual videos and things like that, sermons and different things. My church has been awesome. It's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. Like, I've been in a situation where, like, I've been asking for people's forgiveness and things like that. And slowly, I'm seeing people come back around, I've had people tell me, like, you know what, I see what you're doing, like, I see the strides you're taking forward, like they're recognizing, I'm just like, wow, like, it means a lot, man. Like, I mean, I can, like, roll some tears out right now, because if you guys only knew what that meant to me, because, like I said, this year has been rough. But God told me, like, the last months of this year is going to end, like, wonderful for me. And then the next year is just going to be even greater, But he said these last 2 months are going to pretty much make up for the last 10 months. Really. So I'm excited. I didn't even know if I believed that at first, but now I believe every single thing. I believe everything. Like, my faith has jumped to another level, like a whole nother level, and because I've lost some self-esteem, I've lost a lot of different things, but to see God really act in my life, like to give me that experience, to where, like, it's not written, it's not someone else's life, it's my life, and I'm seeing God do something again. I'm seeing him change my life for the better, and I'm just doing my best to hold on, and to hold on strong, and to, take what God has given me and to share it forward, to make sure that I'm a light wherever he puts me. So I just felt the need to share this with you guys. And just, so like, God is so real. And when he gets me to this next level, I want you guys to just be on this journey with me. I want you to see it firsthand, like how he'll take you from dirt and he'll just take you up to the palace, basically, from the dungeon to the palace, like that, like Joseph, I mean, seriously, like I say Joseph, I could talk about Job, I could talk about David. Like, I've had a whole lot of different things to where, compare, if I wanted to compare myself, not to the likes of who they are, but just things have happened in my life. So I'm grateful, and God is just wonderful. And, like, I will not put my faith down. I will not. I believe 1,000% that the Lord will do everything. But I am seeking him. I am seeking the kingdom first. I am seeking him diligently. Like, I'm doing these things with my heart, my soul, my mind. Like, I'm doing it. I'm putting the work in. The same work I put into the gym, because I always kind of stress that. I like putting hard work into the gym. Well, now I'm balancing it out. I'm putting that same hard work into all the areas in my life, the other areas. And I'm going to win. I'm going to win. And this year that seemed like it's the toughest year of my life may actually end up being the best year of my life. That's the way I'm looking at it. So I thank you guys for listening. Please share. I hope this helps you. I hope it inspires you. I hope it encourages you. I love you guys. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Peace.